It's time for Feathered Focus, sponsored by Teton Village Association.
Taiga is Teton Raptor Center's resident great gray owl. As a fledgling, she was found in 2016 by our research team as part of their long-term study on great gray owls. When the team went back later to band Taiga, they found her nest had been attacked and her right wing had been broken in the process. She was rushed from the field station into the rehabilitation facility at Teton Raptor Center. Once arrived, she was assessed, and it was discovered that the break that occurred to her right wing had likely occurred days before, as the break had already begun to heal, calcify, and callus in such a way that it would no longer allow movement of the wing in a useful way. After time with our rehabilitation team, Taiga was placed with our education team due to her non-releasable status. Knowing that the lifespan of a great gray owl can be 15 plus years, the education team performed extensive physical assessments, had many in-depth conversations with multiple veterinary doctors and other raptor rehabilitation specialists, and finally came to the decision to perform an elective surgery that would allow Taiga to live a life free of pain and complications due to her previously broken wing. The surgery involved a partial amputation of her right wing, removing the painful appendage, as well as removing the possibility of the wing becoming arthritic and causing even more issues and pain. Since having the surgery, Taiga has been dedicated and vital part of our education team at TRC and a fan favorite among many of our visitors. I mean, with that face, how could she not be? Taiga's name is fitting for a great gray owl. They widely inhabit the wet, mostly conifer forests of central Canada, Russia, and the northern United States, also known as boreal forests, or taiga. Taiga is the largest terrestrial biome on Earth. Great gray owls hunt from perches in trees near alpine meadows and other wide open spaces. They hunt both at night and during the day, using their exceptional hearing to detect small mammals moving around under up to 3 feet of snow, then swoop down to grab them undetected. They almost exclusively hunt small rodents such as lemmings, gophers, mice, and chipmunks that inhabit these open landscapes. To catch their prey, these owls often need to break through incredibly dense layers of snow, sometimes even dense enough for humans to walk on. Like some owls, they have slightly asymmetrical ear openings to improve their hearing accuracy. This allows them to pinpoint even the most subtle of movements under thick layers of snow. Great gray owls are easily identified by their round, dinner plate faces, which focus sound like a satellite dish, further improving their hearing, as well as their piercing yellow eyes and a black bow tie-looking spot on the front of their necks. These owls are known as the tallest owl species on Earth, reaching over 2 feet in height from head to tail. Although, despite their relatively large size, these birds weigh in at less than 2 pounds. Adults pick their nesting sites close to good hunting areas, though they don't actually build their nests. Instead, they find old raven or raptor nest, which they sometimes reuse for several years in a row. Males and females form breeding pairs for the mating season, but live in isolation throughout the rest of the year. Although they don't generally make large migrations, they tend to move around in response to prey availability, often moving to lower elevations during the winter months. Great gray owls are one of the least studied owls due to their relatively remote habitats. To help fill this gap in knowledge, Teton Raptor Center has been conducting one of the world's most comprehensive, long-term studies on great gray owls, studying local populations in the greater Yellowstone ecosystem. The Teton Raptor Center research team has been looking at everything from their tail molting behavior to population dynamics and nesting habits, banding a total of 125 individuals since the study began in 2013. Overall, this research has been crucial to understanding more about where, when, and how these owls live. While they aren't endangered worldwide, in Wyoming, great gray owls are listed as a species of greatest conservation need as a result of their declining habitat availability. To help conserve this wonderful raptor species, we at Teton Raptor Center are doing our part to raise awareness and learn what we can about the unique lives they lead, so that we can continue to bring awareness to the conservation of raptors like the great gray owl and their importance in our ecosystems.